Long ago, in a quiet kingdom, nestled between the mountains and the sea, there lived a weaver named Elsabeth. She was poor in gold, but rich in skill, known across villages for her tapestries that shimmered like moonlight and glowed like fire at dusk. But Elsabeth harbored a longing. She dreamed of weaving a cloth with the legendary silver thread of time, said to be hidden deep within the forest of whispers. This thread, it was told, could only be touched by those with the patience of water and the humility of earth. Many had searched for it. Warriors tried to conquer it. Kings had sent their finest men. All had returned empty-handed or not at all. One morning, with only a crust of bread in her worn satchel, Elsabeth entered the forest. The trees stood tall and silent, their branches curling like old fingers. As she walked, a soft wind spoke through the leaves, whispering riddles she couldn't quite understand. After a day's walk, she came upon a stream where a fox sat staring at the water. "You seek the silver thread," the fox said, not looking up. Elsabeth blinked. "Yes. Do you know where it lies?" The fox turned to her, eyes wise and golden. "Only those who wait without wanting and give without asking will find it." The words puzzled her, but she bowed politely. "Thank you." She continued on, helping a fallen bird, sharing her bread with a hungry squirrel, and clearing a path for ants over a fallen twig. She received no thanks and asked for none. 3 days passed. Weary, Elsabeth found a mossy clearing and lay down to sleep beneath the stars. In the middle of the night, she awoke to a silvery glow. A single thread, thin as air and shining like starlight, floated before her, suspended between the trees. Without a word, she reached gently, but as her fingers neared it, the thread drifted away. She followed, walking softly through the night. Each time she neared, it glided farther, yet never vanished. Dawn broke, then dusk returned. Still, she walked, not chasing, just following. At last, on the 7th night, the thread paused over a still pond. Elsabeth, exhausted but calm, knelt beside the water. Instead of reaching, she whispered, "I will not take what is not freely given. If I am not ready, I will wait." At those words, the pond shimmered and the thread gently wrapped itself around her wrist. The trees rustled in applause. The silver thread had chosen her. Elsabeth returned to her cottage and wove a tapestry so fine, so glowing with silver and light, that it brought peace to whoever gazed upon it. It told no specific story, but all who looked at it saw something their heart needed. She became known not as the weaver of gold, but as the keeper of time's patience. And though kings begged her to weave for them, she always smiled and said, "Some threads are not for coin." Moral of the story: what cannot be taken by force will often come to those who wait with grace and give without asking. True treasures are earned with patience, humility, and heart.